used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cutout to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
That's crispy.
Got the Mafex Amazing Spider-Man open, and I like this figure a lot. So in terms of accessories, you get the manhole cover, the backpack, the skateboard, 4 different sets of webbing, one where it's kind of shooting out and sort of in a spider web sort of thing. And then there's 2 where they're kind of looped at the end, and 1 straight on, and you get the megaphone, the fireman's hat, the little canister of ooze, cell phone, the off mask, the extra head. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of hands. Actually make that, well, you get 6 sets of hands plus an additional set with the magnetized hands, not including the 2 that already come on him. So that's really 8 sets of complete hands, and then the extra feet, the magnetized feet, and you get the fire hose and this wall here. So I mean, it is a lot of stuff that you get with this figure. $80. I guess that's about right, I guess, especially with this wall. You got to be careful with this wall though. You can't slide his hands and feet across the wall because it seems to mark up the wall and leave some sort of residue. I was able to just wipe it off. It seems like the paint is showing up on there. It's like some red streaks, but I was able to kind of buff it off, pause, and yeah, so just be careful with that. There's Spidey with the unmasked head that looks awful. I didn't even show you a frontal shot because it just really does not look like Garfield. But the backpack accessory is pretty cool. You can fit the skateboard back there so it can fit between those straps. And the mask is a pretty cool accessory, and you know, it's got the right articulation. It looks really natural here in the chair, just kind of reflecting after a long day, I guess. Looking around a bit more here, just showing you him in a vanilla stance, showing you the back of the figure too. Different camera mode. Raised up the light a little higher just to see things a little better. Like I said, just cycling through different stuff. You know, this is what you should do too, just to get a good picture or a good scene, and you know, make sure everything is good. Plus, I just want to show you guys how he looks, just kind of some of the vanilla stances you can see in the front here. What I was talking about as far as those gaps at the pelvis and upper thigh. Not a huge deal. Like I said, it's something that you would normally expect from an import. This is the hand for holding the megaphone, but the thumb is kind of out, so it can be like a thumbs up or a thumb pointing kind of hand. And again, all of the hands and stuff that you get is great, you know, for different situations and different expressions with body language and what have you. And there's the megaphone, so you can see it real quick. Again, this is something that can be used for pretty much any kind of 5-6 inch scale figure, so it's a good accessory to have, especially if we there's a Kickstarter up for these 6-inch SWAT figures that's supposed to be coming out soon. Thinking about stuff like that for law enforcement and different things like that. You can use it. So while we wait for the scores to get tallied up for the first round of Photo Combat 2015, there was a quick little contest running on the A.C.B.A fan page. It's a simple setup, a simple contest. All you got to do is put together a portrait style display like you see here, and you know, just fine tune it, make sure everything is great, the composition is great, the posing is great. Film it for 15 seconds, snap a picture of it, and post your picture and a link to your video as a comment on the post talking about this contest. Quick and easy. It's a little side contest. Even if you are competing in a tournament, this is another opportunity for you to win a couple of prizes. This is little side contest is sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store and Marvelous News. So you can win Guardians of the Galaxy Group Build-A-Figure Wave Nova figure, and the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure Wave Amazing Spider-Man figure. Both of those prizes will go to the winner with the best setup, and little extra points if you are able to incorporate a cutout into your portrait style display. And talking more about the A.C.B.A. Instagram, and we have gone through all of the terms from the glossary and breaking down all of the terms for A.C.B.A. and telling you about displaying and different stuff. So this is just one aspect of A.C.B.A., and that is a portrait style display. Cycling through some different backdrops. You should do that as well. Change it up, see what looks best. I don't really know how I feel about this right now, but daytime, change it up from daytime to nighttime. That's always good. It'd be nice if we get an updated Miles Morales Spider-Man. This one wasn't too bad. It just had horrible head articulation, and that's a must for a Spider-Man figure. He's got to be able to look up and down and left and right with no problem. But the actual mold and the articulation, the rest of the articulation wasn't too bad. You know, the Spider-Woman, the body is good. It's just this hair is just annoying. But these two appeared quite a few times, if I'm not mistaken, together in the Ultimate Universe and the comic books. They had a sort of love-hate relationship, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really read any of that stuff, but when I was looking through stuff for just reference stuff to set stuff up, it looked like they had quite a few adventures together. I am raffling off one of these Avengers 3-packs. So one of these Strike Force, Marvel Legends Infinite Series Strike Force 3-packs that includes Maria Hill, Nick Fury, and Agent Coulson. One pack. It is $3 to enter the raffle. That's $1 per figure. You can enter as many as 5 times, so 5-time maximum. So the most you can spend is $15, but the minimum that you need to spend is $3, and it is a possibility that you can win the pack for $3. The past couple of times we've done a raffle, somebody who has had their name in one time is the person who has won. And as always, anytime we do one of these raffles, it is for a good cause. I can't really say specifically what it's for, who it's for right now, because I kind of want it to be a surprise, but it is absolutely for a great cause. So if you want to be a part of this, all you have to do is send your $3 through PayPal to the A.C.B.A. PayPal, which is articulatedcomicbookart@gmail.com. Put 3-pack as the subject and do not write anything else. $3 through PayPal, 3-pack as the subject, and do not write anything else, and you will be entered. And I guess we're gonna let this run for 1 week. So from Friday the 13th until the next Friday, which will be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, which will be the 20th. So from Friday the 13th to Friday the 20th of March, we will be accepting entries for this raffle. And on that Friday it'll close, and then probably on Saturday I'll do the drawing, the random drawing on camera. And you don't have to pay for anything. You won't have to pay for shipping or anything like that. Even if it's international, you're still covered.